Chicago State University provided answers to all questions, according to Oke. A political analyst, Bamidele Oke, has said that the truth about Chicago State University's position on President Bola Tinubu cannot be disproved with a spin on the fact by those he described as political detractors. According to him, the institution has provided facts to affirm that Tinubu was a student and did not graduate from the university. Meanwhile, Mr. Oke also said that those who have been claiming that Tinubu was never a graduate of the university have suddenly gone mum since the Chicago State University released documents affirming that Tinubu was indeed a graduate of the institution. Also, he said most of the frequently asked questions about Chicago State University have been answered by the institution through its registrar. Providing the contact and email address of the institution's registrar, the analyst said anybody can communicate directly with the registrar to obtain the facts. Mr. Oke spoke in Abuja on Thursday while interacting with newsmen. According to him, although the detractors are now perpetuating a spin on the facts available to discredit the truth, the release of more facts forms a better way to counter them. He said as follows: those who have been promoting the might of Bola Tinubu as a certificate forger have faced significant disappointment with the release of President Tinubu's academic records and the subsequent court order disposition from Chicago State University registrar. In desperation, they are now perpetuating a spin on the fact. If not countered, their lies and alternative facts will overwhelm social media and come to be accepted as the truth. As such, it is necessary to provide accurate information to Nigerians. What did Chicago State University via their registrar say about whether or not Bola Tinubu was admitted, attended, and graduated from their institutions? Please find their exact response to the questions that is given below. President Tinubu applied to the university as a May, and a letter of admission was issued to a May. They also said there were materials in Mr. Tinubu's record that showed that he was a May. I see the application to Chicago State University. Mr. Tinubu identified himself as a May. His letter of admission identified him as a May. It says, "Dear Mr. Tinubu, on the question of the certificate President Tinubu tendered to the Independent National Electoral Commission, here is the verbatim response of Chicago State University. When there is a replacement diploma, it is done by outside vendors. Why was there the need for a replacement certificate because on Friday, June 2024, then candidate Bola Tinubu swore to an affidavit that all his academic certificates, including and especially his diploma from the University of Chicago, were stolen when unknown persons sent by the Abacha administration raided his house while he was away on exile in Europe and America. And so he applied for and received a ceremonial replacement certificate, which is legal and procedural. He did not forge a certificate. Are there any other corroborating evidence to support this fact? Yes, Chicago State University said they verified President Bola Tinubu's Social Security number. Was President Bola Tinubu ever misgendered as female by Chicago State University? The answer is no. The misgendering was done by Southwest College and is assumed to be a clerical error. Here is how Mr. Caleb Westbach, registrar at Chicago State University, explained the misgendering. These are his exact words. It was possible that someone assumed Bola to be a female and therefore marked the Southwest transcript as such. Are there other documentary evidence to show that President Bola Tinubu was admitted, attended, and graduated from Chicago State University? Yes, there are yearbook photos of a young Bola Tinubu and corroborating testimony from his classmates. In conclusion, President Bola Tinubu was cleared of any wrongdoing by Chicago State University. He was not accused of forgery, as some have mischievously and maliciously reported. For those members of the media waiting for further clarification, they may please get in touch with Mr. Caleb Westbach, the registrar for Chicago State University, via his contact detail. So guys, what is your take on this? Please kindly subscribe to this